Hello, this is Mark at Gary's Guitars in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and I'm here to talk about the NAMM 2020 show. Um, just got back. It was this weekend. I have a little bit of pneumonia. Um, I guess you meet 500 people and shake their hands, you're bound to catch some kind of cold, and so that's the what else? The NAMthrax. But I think I'm just a little stuffed up. It could be hotel pillows. That's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about what is the show, why it is, how it's changed, and how it's useful for the store and for you as a customer or musical enthusiast in general. So, the show is annual. They have one they call Winter NAMM now, and one they call Summer or Spring NAMM. Winter NAMM is the real show. It's the biggest one, and it's where a lot of products get premiered. So that's the first thing. You get there and you get to see things first. You also get to take the temperature of the entire industry at the same time. So you get to just see what people are buying and selling, what people are interested in. Because not only is it people from stores and such, but it's really turned into kind of the Comic-Con of the music world, where everything, it's not just stores and suppliers meeting. It's a lot of fans. It's a lot of just people throughout the industry, different aspects of the industry, the recording industry. It's really huge. Some people think, oh, no, this is a circus. It's gone crazy. I love it. I think I love how crazy it's gotten. I've been 3 times, and every time it's a little crazier, and I think it's great. So, for those who don't know, it's a giant convention center that has 7, I guess, giant rooms. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There some are divided up, some more dividable. Just immense place. I was there for 3 days, walked the floors constantly, and still didn't see everything. And but this is why it's important for you and I recommend to people to go if you can, because you get to just get a feel. First of all, for me, I'm with my people. The music. I'm a performing musician. I own a music store. I have a recording studio. All these aspects are all there, and so I just meet and talk to a lot of people. And you get to see a lot of stuff. Yes, you can try out every guitar pedal on earth if you want, and if that's your mission, and some people do that. I'm too busy just running around. I'm not as interested for me, it's less of being interested in what's the latest thing into what's the best thing. So kind of taking the temperature of the music industry and seeing what's hot, seeing what people are crowding around, what people aren't. And talking to our representatives from the big companies, because they're there. And you can meet and that's the most important thing about the whole experience is getting and maintaining relationships with the makers, the suppliers, the innovators. That lubricates the whole system. Where when you have a relationship with a seller, like so for example, Electro Harmonics. I talk to them on the phone all the time, but when I see them, like, hey, how you doing? It's me, Mark from Gary's Guitars. Oh yeah, man, how you doing? And then we spend that time together. And then when it comes to something, when we have to ask for something, like especially with Electro Harmonics, we need a weird tube or something to fix someone's amp, and they need the amp for the weekend. And I call on an afternoon and say like at 4:30, and like, oh, can you do us this favor? We need this part. Can you get it in the mail today? And that kind of thing. And if they know you, they're like, oh yeah, how you doing? Nice to talk to you. And they know that your relationship. They buy a lot of stuff here. They're nice people. We're nice people. It makes things happen. So that for me is important to have those, and then to meet people who I haven't met in the industry, and some people that you meet legends in the industry. They have talks and all those kinds of things where keynote speakers and that kind of stuff going on, and little banquet breakfasts and dinners and coming from the East Coast, it's great because I usually get up in the 8:30 range. I'm not a morning person, but if I'm waking up at 8:30, when you fly out to the West Coast, you're able to get up really early. So I'm up at 6 o'clock. I'm showered and ready at 6. I go to the convention center. I catch the breakfast. I catch the talks. I do some pre-walking on the floor. I got an exhibitor's badge from an exhibitor I was helping, so that means I can get in before and after the show to do some extra stuff. And I literally did not stop walking. I didn't eat lunch. I would only eat dinner and breakfast and chew gum all day and just cover the miles. And my feet were killing me every day. But looking back on it, I'm going to book my trip for next year. It worked out great. Like I said, making relationships, seeing products, being able to try, you see, have A and B like right in front of you. Oh, these guys got the best stands, but these guys are the best tuner. What is the best pedal tuner? We'll find out. And then also the luthiery, the independent luthiers who come and have this independent luthier corral where, you know, I'm gonna guess 30 or 40 small guitar makers all gather up and show their interesting guitars. That just blows my mind. I also play the Hammond organ, and all the big keyboard companies are there. So I get to play with that stuff. The Roland booth is jammed constantly. You can't get in there. Cats. There's still a cat percussion. Or people making the cat things, like the drum cat. It's probably not the same cat company from years ago. Nord is making their own cat thing. But you're probably a guitar player if you're watching this, so you might not know what I'm talking about. And industry leaders, you get to meet them, talk to them. So I guess that's the summary for now. I wish I could be tell you even more, but I don't want to make this too long. And come in the store and we'll chit chat if you're interested. So, thanks for watching, and see you soon.